And the Clinton brand hasn't been the same.
As host of The Weekly, Wendy Mesley is one of the CBC's best-known journalists. Today, a black colleague is speaking out after CBC and Mesley acknowledged she'd been disciplined. She says she used the N-word in full on a conference call with people who work on the show. Associate producer Imani Walker was one of them. On Twitter today, she wrote that use of the word re-traumatizes Black, Indigenous, and people of color, writing it weaponizes the space to protect someone like Wendy. She added, for an industry that prides itself on transparency and accountability, the power dynamics are unethical. This a day after Mesley and the CBC said she'd been disciplined for her use of the word on the call, as well as an earlier incident where she says she was quoting the title of a book containing the N-word. In a statement, CBC spokesperson Chuck Thompson said, "We encourage all employees to bring any concerns to either management, HR, or their union rep." Neither CBC nor Mesley are saying what form of discipline she received. In a Twitter post Thursday, Mesley addressed an earlier statement where she said she used the N-word in full while quoting another journalist. "This was my mistake, for which I immediately apologized to my colleagues on the call." She now says she had not quoted the journalist directly. She said she never intended to use the word as a slur, but to, quote, share and expose an outrage amid this much-needed reckoning with anti-black racism. Walker declined an interview request, but wrote that she felt this issue was only addressed because there was a black person present to hold people accountable. She added that there's never a case where white journalists can use the full word, saying N-word is sufficient. Greg Rasmussen, CBC News, Vancouver.